Hi YouTube, I'm Dessa Vanucci. I'm a singer-songwriter from Brazil who's moved to Europe about 3 years ago so I could become an international artist and write my own songs in an English-speaking country. I'm currently living in Dublin. I love it here. There's a big music scene and I'm happy to be a part of it. But because of being an immigrant and because of many other personal matters, I got derailed and I stopped doing what needed to be done for my dreams to come true. So I started a new series I like to tell you about. The series is called From Dreaming to Doing It, where basically I turn my dreams into actions so I could finally see them come true. Month one is called the Pop Star Calendar. I asked myself the question, what habits does a pop star have so I could start living like one even though I'm on my path? And before I show you the receipts, I'd like to tell you I'm the happiest I've ever been after this first month because even though I have to pay the bills, I am an independent artist, nobody invests on me but myself, I am doing things every day, even if it's hard, even if I don't want to reach that amazing thing that I really want, which is to have a group of people who love music, who love dancing, who love themselves, and who are just trying to be better people every day and create community. Come watch my shows so we can dance together. That's the dream. That's the main goal. But of course, I think all of us get a little bit confused with how to get there. So I'm doing monthly challenges, and maybe at the end of the year, I'll be way closer to this huge goal of mine. So the first thing I did was journaling. I did 17 days out of 21. The way I journal is inspired by the book The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, where I wake up and I write 3 pages of everything that's on my mind. No filters, no rules, no storytelling, and really helps unlock my creativity and give me song ideas, which is what I need to make the songs. I did a lot and I felt better, and it also regulates my anxiety. So it was really good, and my creativity is not blocked at all. So I feel happy about that. The next one is stretch plus core exercises. Now, this one I did 13 days out of 15. A little backstory, I am not an active person. I kind of started a version of these challenges September 2025, but I really got into it and did a lot for the first time this month. But before that, I didn't work out at all. I didn't move my body. So this is a huge accomplishment, and I can feel the results so fast after a month. It really makes a difference. The next one is kind of connected, dance training. I've loved dancing since I was a kid. I did ballet, jazz, belly dancing, tap dancing, all of it back in Brazil when I was a kid, and I missed moving my body. And now that I'm training to be your next favorite pop star, I really need to be able to move on stage in a confident way and in a healthy way. That's why the dancing and the core and stretch exercises. And this one I was really proud because 8 out of 9. I almost had a perfect score. Then came content creation. It's something that's a part of any artist's job right now. And instead of just doing it without thinking, without planning, I sat down and I organized it because I function that way. I think they call it a type A person or something. I'm very, whatever that is, organized. I like knowing what I'm doing, but it's interesting to see how I can already tell some things are not working, some other things are. It's a learning process and it's a part of the job. Is it my favorite thing? No, but I still do it. Next, piano practice. Now, this was a really big highlight. I've always seen myself as a singer-songwriter and an okay piano player, and come on, I don't have to feel like that about myself. The piano's here. All I have to put in is the practice. It's really helping me strengthen the belief that I am disciplined, and also the silliest reality check that when you practice, you actually get good. My fingers are so much faster. I understand way more complex chords. I'm learning not only triads and chords with the seventh, but I'm learning fourths and sixths, and everything is making sense in my brain. And I feel really proud, really musical. It's my job as an artist to speak my language, which is music, and to be able to communicate better, even if I'm not going to play piano on stage for the whole show. So very, very happy and proud about that one. Moving on, study time. I thought it'd be nice to use my free time, which I don't have a lot, but I do have some, to study things that are connected to my craft. So this month I studied design because I have to prepare my own posters to make the art for basic everyday things when I'm not hiring a designer, when it's the important things such as the artwork for my singles and all of that. The everyday life, it has to be me. So I studied a lot of design, and I also started learning warm ups and warm downs because I do not do them enough. I need to, because I'm singing regularly, playing pub gigs, and my voice needs to be healthy. So I studied a good bit of that, and I'm proud. 8 days out of 15. Let's take a look at the results. Out of all this, my mental health and my physical health is so much better than what I started, which is the baseline. Again, the Pop Start calendar was something I created because I wanted it to be my artistic foundation, and I'm intending to keep most of these habits going forward into the future. So mental health, physical health, way better. I'm also seeing daily improvement in my piano, which is a big, happy part of it all that I've talked to you about. And I finally believe I'm disciplined. Nobody can tell me otherwise, including myself, who we all know could be our worst enemy. And I'm really happy. Now, because I also want to be realistic with expectations, and I want to look back on all this and see what was real and what was not. My biggest challenge was that I developed tendonitis. So at the minute, my wrists are not very happy. They're not going through an easy time, but I'm treating it and I'm taking care of myself, and I am really doing my best to get over this. And it was an emotional roller coaster, having to be in pain and keep up with all of these habits, but I did it. Now, what I'm keeping versus dropping, I'm still going to exercise 5 times a week. It's a pillar now. I can't go back, and I'm going to play piano regularly. Probably not as regularly as I was doing before, because I don't want my tendonitis to get worse, and I need it to have some time to heal. And I'm dropping writing too much. I'm going to have to give journaling a little bit of a break now in February, because unfortunately it is what it is. And I don't want to spend so much time editing. I'm trying to optimize how my videos look and make something shorter and more low effort for Instagram. But for you guys, it's a conversation. It's where you actually get to see a little bit of my personality. And it's for people who took the time to come to my channel, click, listen for a while. So I feel so honored and so grateful to have you following my journey. And I hope it inspires you, because at the end of the day, nothing can be done alone. All of these things were helped by my loved ones. Said in the beginning, all I want is to build community. So I'm really happy you're here. Thank you so much. Now we're going to do a little bit of a drum roll so I can announce next month's challenge. 1 song a week.